no position. An American. Stanford about to tee it up to get this one going. He'll start the return inside his 5. He was looking for some running at the 18. So the SMU Mustangs offense will have the football first. And last week, you want to talk about a guy using every tool in the back from the running back position. David, this guy did.
This week you saw it, man. So many different ways.
Turning it on. That defense got gas, but they finally get him to the turf at the 47. And the Mustangs moving quickly to the line. To the air on first down. The sure hands, it's Bruce. Open space at the 25. Perhaps a touchdown-saving tackle at the 17. That's the way you get things going. A huge play and now attacking from just inside the red zone. They're threatening to score and they'll throw it. Just gets rid of it to the running back underneath. They make the stop at the 5-yard line and they've got it first and goal. Just like that, a hat trick of completions and they're on the doorstep.
3 plays, 3 beautifully executed plays. This offense is in a really good rhythm. This defense better change something quickly because this has been way too easy.
Keeps the play going. And he is snowed under. Sacked at the 7.
And the defense gets a sack, and that's going to be the big determining factor in this football game. A week ago, he only got sacked 1 time. They've already got him on the ground. If they want to win this football game, they got to keep getting after the quarterback.
Defense rose up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. Back to pass. And that's going to fall to the ground incomplete. That was a physical matchup there. 3rd down coming. Off the boot, looking for his man. And they get to the quarterback and knock him down back at the 16.
And he gets home again, continuing his production. Last week, 2 sacks. This week, already a sack in the first half. This guy has been on a sack terror.
Here comes the field goal unit. And he'll try this one from the left hash and 33 yards away. Absolutely perfect. And the first points of the day come on that field goal.
And they don't get 7 on that opening drive, but they get 3. And this place is rocking. Night games are always so loud, so obnoxious, and these fans, they get something to cheer about with that first offensive possession.
Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. So Stanford's offense will try to get something going with their first possession. And they're going to have to contend with a secondary that is one of the best in the nation, Jesse.
And they're a complete secondary, too. When you watch them on film, they're very good defending the pass and coverage, and they can play man and zone. But I like them, David, because they're not afraid to put their face in the fan. Everybody in the back end likes to tackle and likes to be physical. That's what makes them special.
Yeah, and it's just an elite group in the back end. Multiple guys that win their individual matchups, which makes it hard to run offense. And this is a group that, yes, they tackle well, they see the football well, they break on it well. You better worry about the ground game.
And he will be sacked at the 6-yard line.
Terrible way to start this game if you're on offense. You've given up 2 straight negative plays. You ran the ball on first down for negative yards, and then you take a sack now on second down. That tells me this offensive line has got to wake up. You knew this was physically going to be a challenge, but you've got to get ready to go. You've got to fire off the ball because going backwards ain't going to get it done.
On 3rd and long, doesn't need to take the check down. Took a shot as he threw. And it's incomplete on 3rd down. Stanford lines up to punt it away. doesn't say much for your drive when you're looking forward to the punt. First boot of the day is on its way. He was called on 3 times in that loss last week. And the punt team gets down there and gets the return man on the ground. The SMU offense is headed back onto the field. So they've put up some early points and now to build on this 3-0 lead. Gets it out quickly. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the play. Let's see if it stands.
Personal foul. Roughing the passer. Defense.
A late hit moves the ball up 15 yards. 3 yards, first down for the offense after that penalty. They'll crank up this drive with the pass. Makes the grab down the middle. They'll get it down to the 10-yard line on that completion. Operating in the red zone here on second down. Looking to fire. And it'll be incomplete. This defense is physical in pass deep. Not a lot of ground to cover and not much to defend. A big third down in the red zone. They'll try to get it through the air. Oh, they really could have used that catch there. Physical pass defense. It brings up a 4th down. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. And he will take it in. Touchdown, Mustangs. A quick strike, just as we expected.
Yeah, and quick strikes are easy when you got such a great field position. Obviously, when the offense starts in such a good spot, puts the defense in a bad position, and the offense takes advantage.
They'll try to add another to their lead. And with the extra point, they're now up by a touchdown and a field goal at 10. They're ready to kick it away, and this crowd is buzzing after that last score. And he's going to bring it out. I know he thinks he can house every return, but sometimes you just have to take a knee as he stopped at the 14. Looking to throw on first down. Pocket breaking down.
You know what I really like about games like this at this point in the season? You find out who you are. You find out whether you're going to stay in the race.
And who can step up and handle the challenge, right? This is easily one of the toughest games to date for both of these programs coming into this one. So there's a lot of eyeballs, David, on this game to find out who's mentally and emotionally the toughest.
Yeah, and we're going to point to this game as we get later in the year and big decisions are made. You've got a top 25 win. You beat them in the middle of the season, X, Y, and Z, so these are big for the resume.
Quarterback gets sacked at his own 2-yard line. Give the defense a ton of credit. They were going for the safety, and they almost got it. Great effort up front by the D.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. Out of the shotgun, they go to the ground. Sweet putt there. And he's able to bounce off one tackle, but still not a whole lot of running room. Stanford lines up to punt it away. 3 and out and not much choice but to get rid of the ball. Got it near midfield. The Mustangs have the ball back and ready to go to work. They've built a quick double-digit lead now to try to get this offense really humming. They'll send the back in motion. They'll start this drive with a pass. Grabbed in the middle. It's Cherry. And he's brought down after a nice gain. Moving closer to the red zone. It's at the 27 on first down. Wants to go up top on first down. Got his man quickly. And they do a really good job. Not as easy as it looks to get those blocks. He picks up the first down. Looking downfield on first down. Fires into the end zone. Touchdown, SMU! Quick strike through the air for the score. They want
going to spread you sideline to sideline with all my speed, make you cover the whole field. Nice job by the offense, going with a little spread look, taking advantage of the speed they had on the field, and getting the big touchdown.
The kick is up and good, and put one more on the lead. Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
All right, guys, got a final score on one of the more intriguing games this week. ULM looked less like a group of Warhawks and more like a bunch of always plays tough in Monroe, and today they found a way outside of Malone Stadium. Guys, I look at the preseason coaches poll and compare it to where the Sun Belt is right now, and man, what a difference.
Yeah, how about that? Sounds as if they had a good ball game there. Kevin, thanks for the update. Unloads to the right. And he really needed to hold on to that one, but it was not loose, and third down is coming. Stanford comes to the line, and that first down marker is a long way away. On third and long, no secret what he needs here. And that's incomplete. A defender all over him. Knocked the ball to the ground. Fourth down coming up. The Cardinal will have to boot it away. He just wanted to get it out of there from his end zone. He only needs a sliver of daylight. Excellent coverage that time. Didn't give him any room to set up a big return. The SMU offense is headed back onto the field. This is just what they wanted, a quick start, a 17-0 lead, and now they have the ball back. Deep in the season, that crisp air all around you, and this feels like a must-win game, guys.
This is a game that will impact the college football playoff. It'll have conference championship implications, and it'll have bowl game implications as well. David, so much riding on the line in this one.
And you can feel it, man. You can feel the energy. The players this week, they were on high. Like you could tell, they were ready for the challenge. This is going to be an absolute showdown.
Throws to the wideout. Snagged in the middle. It's Bruce. Just what this offense was looking for. Sets him up at the 26 with the first down.
First down for the offense.
Back in motion. Try to clear the picture. Looks as if they didn't get it off in time. It'll be a delay of game.
Delay of game. Offense.
So frustrating to see an offense can pick up a penalty like that. And it'll be second down. Sends it back in motion. Off the play fake. Shakes off the defender. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender. The Mustangs are way behind the sticks on this third and forever. From the gun, wants to pass. Fires to the wideout. He caught it! Into the end zone! Touchdown, Mustangs!
How explosive is this offense, right? They rev it up so quickly. Speed, playmaking ability, versatility, running, throwing, NFL talent all over the place. And after that last touchdown, they've already blown this game wide open. Guys, we're not even through the first quarter yet.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And the extra point is good. So that scoring drive took only 6 plays. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead.
Stanford, 0.
On the move from inside is 5. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. A lot of work to do as this drive will start from the 16-yard line. Wants to throw on first down. Pressure coming. He's going to run it. Got to protect the merchandise. Gets down without taking a hit. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on second down. Now the play fake. Unloads to the wideout. And he just in the gun. Wants to pass. Throws to the wideout. And they can't hook up on the big play, and that brings up a fourth down. The punt team makes its way onto the field. Fourth time tonight we've seen this guy come on to punt. On the move, looking for a little sliver of hope. Little pressure on the coverage team there, and they'll stop him at the 47-yard line. off the play fake on first down to throw. Makes the grab. He wasn't far from taking it to the house, and that'll be the final play of the first quarter. That's the end of the period, and SMU has the lead. And they were able to build that lead into double figures. Let's take a quick look at our early stats before we move on. Going to need to step up to make sure this one doesn't get out of hand as the second quarter is about to get underway. They've got a first down here.